Hello, everyone. Pastor Padron here. And today I'm going to be opening up, for your pleasure, a tin of this year's From Beyond. A concoction by Jeremy Reeves, one of the small batches that comes out every few years. This is a English blend. It's got heirloom Latakia from 2004, Cyprian Latakia in there, as well as some Red Virginias from 2017, Brights from 2022, Izmir from 2019, and Bosma from 2022, and a little bit of Louisiana Perique from 31 Farms. This is a little tasty tin that I've enjoyed in the past, and I want to know how it holds up this year. The art on the tin has changed and been updated. I think it's a great improvement on what was there before. Let's open this up and find out what is inside here. All right, so we got a ribbon blend in here. Yep, it's got that musty. There you go. See that? That's what it looks like.
Wow!
Yeah, it's got that aged, musty kind of smell to it. A little bit of fruit, hay, almost some barnyard. A little bit smoky. A little sweet too. Maybe a little earthy. It smells good. Let's put some of this into the pipe. The moisture content of the tobacco seems to be good. I think this is going to light up straight away. Get that in there. Very nice. The Latakia is very smoky, very smoldery. It's definitely one of the main players, but it's not as in your face as maybe you would think it would be. I can definitely taste the Perique too. Plummy, raisiny. The Red Virginias I'm getting too. Their stewed fruitiness is definitely there in a supporting role. The Brights add a little bit of zing, tad of citrus to it, I think. The Retro Ale has this real nice light pepper, just a hint of citrus in it as well. There's a little bit of a musty note on the finish as well, very similar to what I smelled when I opened the tin. And I think that's, definitely from the age of the tobacco. The further I get down the bowl, the more earthy it becomes. The more the flavors really start to marry together. You could kind of pick out the tobaccos in the mix easier, as soon as you lit it. But the more it burns, the more they really start to work together and create something, I think, a little bit greater than themselves alone. Well, my friends, this version of small batch, the old ones From Beyond, is very, very nice. It is deep, dark, earthy, smoky. It has a serious streak of pepper spice on the finish and in the retro. And by serious, I mean it's definitely there. It's not over the top, but it's unmistakable, and it hangs, especially on the finish. It's a very, very nice blend. There's a mustiness to it too that you can smell when you open the tin and as you are smoking it. And frankly, it's a little bit on the finish too. With tobacco that's over 20 years old in the blend, You would kind of expect that a little bit if it was a very high grade of stuff. I also think that the Latakia is much different than it's been in previous releases of this. I will have to go back and check. I believe I have a couple of earlier release tins at my cellar at home, and I might have to smoke some of those side by side to see the differences. But this seems to be more of a balanced blend between the Latakias, the Virginias, the Periques, Orientals that are in there as well. But I would like to go back and refresh my memory on that. But I was pleasantly surprised with this. As many of you know, Latakia blends are not necessarily my go-to. I kind of burned myself out early in my pipe smoking career on those. But I could really see myself smoking this multiple bowls at a time, which really says something. I like the way the Latakia plays and supports with the other tobaccos in the blend and doesn't just make that kind of one-note party. Hey, I'm Latakia. I think a little goes a long way. There's obviously more than a little in here, but its age really changes the performance and experience of it, which I really enjoy. I think this is going to do really well. This goes on sale October 21st at 6 p.m. I would be looking forward to getting a tin if I were you, especially if you like Latakia blends, if you like the small batch, if you've had this in the past and you enjoyed it. I think this is definitely going to be another version that people are going to like. And if you're looking for a darker, deeper Latakia blend, this is definitely going to be it. Let's see, 15,000 tins in this run. Not as big as Carolina Red Flake with Perique or Sun Bear. So, but it's also not, it doesn't have the hype behind it that those do. So this may hang around a little bit longer, but there's not as much of it out there. So plan accordingly. This is Pastor Padron, and it is time for me to sign off and finish this pipe. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later, my friends.